A classic battle report, 2,000 point Grey Knights against Demons. There are no Demons on the board because we haven't started the game yet and they don't deploy anyways. The Grey Knights gave the Demons round 1 and it's Scourging, so we've got 6 objectives which we haven't rolled for yet. So there's an objective here, there, here, on this island, on the backside of this rock, and one here. And then Grey Knights have got, what, 2 henchman squads? Is that right? Henchmen. Codias with Death Cult Assassins and a Librarian. Purifiers? Purifiers. And Dread Knights. And the Demons have 2 pink horror squads, 2 soul grinders, a great unclean one here, Hellflare, 2 demon princes on chariots, 2 units of pink horrors, 2 units of flamers, 2 units of plague bearers, and 7 bloodletters and some fiends of Slanesh. Alright, so at the beginning we scored these. This is worth 4, 1, 3, 3, 2, and 2. And actually this one we'll identify, but the rest of them no one's close enough to. And the Demons are coming in with their preferred wave. Flamers, Screamers, Soul Grinder, and Heralds. And Demons arrive. 2 Flamers took wounds. I rolled a double 1 for their deep strike and then a double 1 for their save, so they dangerous trained. These guys deviated to here, these Screamers, he deviated to there, Soul Grinder deviated to the back corner. Demon Prince is sitting right there. This chariot landed here but didn't take dangerous terrain, and these guys are behind the building. And so Demons are done moving. Demon round 1 is done, and we got first blood. We killed this Rhino with a Soul Grinder, and then a bunch of henchmen jumped out, and they got mauled by the Screamers when they flew over them, leaving one guy. Land Raider got destroyed by the Flamers. Both squads shot it, so it's been glanced to death, and Death Cult Assassins got out. This Demon Prince killed 1. And that Dread Knight took a wound from a Bolt of Zinch. These guys scattered on their run, and that one henchman is running. And we're on to Grey Knights round 1. Alright, so Grey Knights have done their movement. These Death Cult Assassins plot into this alien pond here. It turns out to be Demon Bile, sort of fitting, but the Psyker stays away from it. They identified that objective as a targeting array, and the what are they called? Purifier squads got out of those 2 Razorback Rhinos with Codias. These guys land over here or just walk over. This guy's running off the board still. They stay in their Razorback, and it looks like this Demon Prince is about to be assaulted because he's been cursed basically by the Librarian, and Librarian squad gets to reroll, or no, some squad gets to reroll. Is it a Purifier? Those Purifiers get to reroll their hits, and so we're on to is done. There's a Flamer left. The rest got shot down, but it took a lot of Purifiers, so it was a lot of shooting to kill all those Flamers. The cool Torrent Flames from the Dread Knights took off a couple of the Screamers and put extra wounds down. He got shot but saved, and then we're on to the round 1 assault. The Demon Prince kills a Crusader. The Crusaders, or the guys with spears, put a wound on the Demon Prince. So they're just locked in combat, and these Screamers killed a Dread Knight, but there's only 2 of them left because they're kind of squishy. And we're on to Demons round 2. So Demons have arrived. These Plague Bearers are over here. They scattered away from this thing. They're not close enough to identify it. These guys land here. Turns out that's a bomb, booby-trapped. These guys land here. A Soul Grinder landed here and then flew off the board, rolled a 1, he's done. Those guys landed in what we've determined is a carnivorous forest. And, this great unclean one, the HQ, he lands next to this. It turns out to be Skyfire, nothing flies, so we're on to the end of the movement. These guys just fly to here. That Flamer lands in front of the Purifier squad. These beasts go running up that way, around the building. He walks 6 inches because that's what he's got, and nothing else can move. So at the start of the shooting, that carnivorous forest over there just ate a bloodletter. and we're actually going to start real shooting. This thing could blow up. These guys shot, did nothing, absolutely nothing. He shot, did absolutely nothing. Put 2 wounds with the heralds on that Dread Knight. Killed 2 purifiers with the flamer, and these guys had to run and get away from the bomb. And other than that, the bloodletters have to run, and we're done with shooting. So combat is over. This long combat is continued to be locked. That Demon Prince has 1 wound left. The Fiends of Slaanesh slaughtered the purifiers, and they're going to consolidate 4 inches. And was there another combat? Oh yeah, there's a Screamer left. That Screamer actually died. Codius forgot to attack. Alright, so movement's done. This guy's cursed again, and that squad's rerolling hits. Those guys jumped out of their Razorbacks with their plasma line there. That thing rotated, and this guy flies over to here, lands. He's monstrous, so he doesn't mind that he's giving our back, or giving his back to anything, and that's where it is. So you'll notice the Fiends of Slaanesh are totally gone. They got mowed down. And Pink Horror died here from this guy's flame. And that's it for shooting, because all the shots went into the Fiends. So they did their job, but then they're dead. These guys consolidate 1 inch after just mowing the Demon Prince down with 8 wounds, of which he takes 6. And the other combat, there's some Pink Horrors who just got squashed by by a Dread Knight. And it's on the Demons round 3. The partially painted Hellflare lands right there, and the Plague Bears rolled a 1, so they didn't come in on round 3. Movement's done. Those Bloodletters come running out of the terrain 6 inches. They don't want to get eaten by it. Pink Horrors move this way. Great Unclean One crawls up here. He wanders that way, and we're on to shooting. Yep, everything is moved. Oh, those guys. So shooting is over. Dread Knight is dead thanks to the Soul Grinder. The Harvester actually killed it. No one died here, but the Librarian took a wound. Yeah, nothing else happened in shooting, except the Rhino's been Razorback's been immobilized. Lost a whole point thanks to a Bolt of Zinch. And so assault phases are over. This Great Unclean One does not charge. Those Bloodletters do. They kill all but Codius. He makes every single save because they're, he's got a 2-up Artificer armor, and he makes his stubborn check so he doesn't run. And we're done with the Demons round 3. So it's off to Grey Knights round 3. Alright, so movement's done. This guy's there. Codius is still locked. Those guys get right up on the edge so they can shoot the Hellflare. And then the Hellflare's been cursed. And Codius can reroll hits, and these guys got nothing for the psychic powers. And it's on to their 2 inches. Alright, so shooting is done for the Grey Knights. These guys run. The Hellflare just blew up right away. Got shot down with heavy bolters. Storm Bolter killed it. And this guy took a wound from Psy-bolted Heavy Bolter, and we're on to Demons round 4. At the end of the assault phase, Codius takes a wound and a Bloodletter takes a wound, and they're locked in combat. And now we're on to Demons round 4, and the Plague Bearers will come in. Bears deviate to there. All those Grey Knights over in the back corner are dead, so we're not worried about that. Chariot landed there. That one take a wound. Demon movement is done. That one flew to there. That guy takes a wound when he lands in the Demon Bile. Walks backwards, goes for the objective. They actually ran. These guys just stand there. Alright, so shooting is done, and there's no assaults, because nothing here can assault. We killed 2 Death Cults and a Crusader with a lot of shooting, and one guy with plasma died from a gaze here, demonic gaze, and no one else is doing anything, so the only assault is the Bloodletter, which is already engaged. Bloodletter dies, and Codius makes 6 friggin' invulnerable saves. So, or armor saves, artificer saves, and we're on to round 4 for the Grey Knight. Alright, so Grey Knight's movement are done. These guys come right up here. Those guys drove their tank off it, took an impact. It's immobilized at the bottom with a glance. And, what else? Oh, these guys are scoring. Alright, so shooting, that guy's saved. This guy has 1 wound left. And a guy with plasma rolled a 6 on his save after he rolled a 1. So we're on to so on the assault, the Grey Knight Librarian killed himself. He rolled a double 6 and on hammer handing and died. And then the Death Cult Assassins hacked up the jet bike. They haven't rolled yet, but they're going. He's strength 4 because he's got an axe. Yeah. All right, so on this combat, the Chariot has 1 wound left, and we're on to round 5, which we're going to play quickly. And now we're on to Demon Movement. That guy on the jet bike dies, and no one else moves. because well, those guys ran over there and they're holding the objective, and so we're on to demon shooting. Demon shooting is done. Those guys have gone to ground after they got hit once with the harvester. And Soul Grinder rolls a double 1 on his assault, so he doesn't make it. He's kind of backed up here. Nice. He's just standing there. He can't contest. Those guys killed Codius finally, and we're on to Grey Knights. Round 5, which is going to be the end because the store is closing, and we're going to call it the end. All right, go for it. So not much happens on Grey Knights. Did those guys shoot? They've gone to ground. So okay, they're just sitting there.
Snapshot, but there's nothing to shoot at.
Okay. So they stand there. The Bloodletters get killed. They charged. They had 2 deaths on Overwatch, and the Pink Horrors are actually going first. So Death Cult Assassins here actually lost to the Pink Horrors, which shouldn't happen, but I guess it's just as planned. And we're done with round 5, and the game ends. So that's actually the first time I've ever beat James. And the Grey Knights here. Yeah. 2, 4, nothing. 5, 3 points, so 4 plus 3, so 7. You got 4. They got First Blood and Warlord. You got Linebreaker.
Is that 24?
It might be. Yeah, got Linebreaker. And that guy doesn't count for Linebreaker, so it's over.